Sqills offers revenue management solutions for different modalities. The passenger solution for railway and airline, and a solution for hotels, accommodations, concerts and theatres. The Sqills Revenue Management system distillates the market potential from the actual sales data, historic data, market influences, and calculates a so-called unconstrained demand forecast for the future. To get a clear understanding of the booking cycle and the role of the revenue management solution in this, we will first show you an example of a booking website linked to Sqills Revenue Management. Let's start with our desire to book one night in Hotel Goodview for one person on the 14th of June. Unfortunately, we see that some fares are sold out already and some fares are still available. The cheapest room available is the standard single flex fare for €90. By the way, in a normal situation, the customer would not see the rates that are sold out, but a nice screen stating only the available rates and related conditions. The system responsible for the availability of the rates is the Sqills Revenue Management solution. Now, let's take a look behind the scenes. First, we need to log in to the revenue management system. The system offers a wide range of user authorization options. It has role-based authorization from just viewing to override and full authorization. We now see the most important management screen, the revenue settings screen, where the actual optimal allocations are calculated. To keep in line with the example, we select the 14th of June again and see a total view of all the rooms of this hotel, including the optimal revenue settings. We see that we currently have 20 bookings, which is an occupancy of 25%, since the total capacity of the hotel is 80 rooms. Per room type: standard single, standard double, luxury single and luxury double. The capacity and the current occupancy are reported on the left-hand side. On the right side, we see three different rates per room type: the bookings per rate and the revenue settings per rate. For instance, the luxury single has already sold with 7 bookings, 70% of its capacity in the regular rate, leaving now only the flex rate available. The total capacity for this room type is 10, which the number wizards among us already had calculated, of course. Down on the left, you see an actual and real-time revenue calculation of the confirmed bookings. The expected revenues show what the total revenue is if no settings would have been applied. The estimated revenues is the total revenue expected to be generated with the current applied settings. The furthest right figure is the potential revenue if you would apply the current settings. You will see that if you close down the luxury single room in the flexible rate, the revenue earnings will go down. To give the analyst additional information and easy insight, we can use several optional features. The demand level. This way, you can get a clear visual view of the demand which is expected per rate, here indicated by the blue line. You can also select the price level of the different rates, the green line. And the nested bookings, which is the pink line. A unique feature of Sqills Revenue Management is virtual nesting. This means that when a booking is sold in a high rate, it will go at the expense of the availability in a lower rate. This way, you will never run the risk of losing money because you are sold out in a high rate and still be selling in a lower rate. You can use this screen to try out some scenarios, but no change will be executed if you just play with the sliders on the screen. If you hit one of the apply buttons, the changes will be stored. A supervisor can restrict the authorization to apply new settings. In that case, a proposal for settings will be sent to the supervisor for approval. To give you a short demonstration of the effect of setting changes, we close down the luxury single flex rate. We save this change and go back to the booking website. This is the same page we just looked at, but it is not refreshed yet. You see the luxury single flex rate giving an availability of 3 rooms. We now refresh and see luxury single flex sold out. We go back to the revenue management system. The settings we adjusted are fed to your PMS, your own website or booking engine, and to travel portals like Bookings.com and Expedia, as well as online consolidators like RateTiger. Let's go back one more time to the revenue settings screen. Of course, adjusting your settings is nice, but the system is also capable of automatic optimizations. It calculates the best settings in terms of highest revenue, given the historic data, current bookings, and demand influences. Upon pushing the Auto Optimize button, the settings are back in the old optimal situation. Remember that this optimization can also be executed automatically each hour, each day, or after each booking. One of the biggest problems is efficiently managing sudden market changes in demand, like events, economical crises, competition, promo actions, etc. It's very easy to add or delete increases or decreases in demand. There are a number of options to select the exact applicable rates, dates, and periods. Another nice feature of Sqills Revenue Management is the booking curve overview and notification settings. Wouldn't you want to be notified when bookings are much lower or higher than expected? In case the bookings come in greatly above your current expectation, you might want to consider only offering the higher rates. In case they are lower, you would be in time for a promotional campaign. This overview gives you insight in the expected and actual booking curve. The red and green line indicate notification borders. The start of notification is also adjustable. The analyst is also supported in the daily work with all kinds of graphical reports, so he or she can get a clear view of what is going on. Last but not least is the analysis dashboard. This is not only very useful for the revenue analyst, but is often used as a management information tool. After making a date selection, real-time key performance indicators are provided. You can also choose to compare 2 days or 2 periods. KPIs like current occupancy, forecasted occupancy, average daily rate, RevPAR are being calculated and projected. Also, cancellation and no-show are calculated and used by the system to automatically overbook the hotel when needed. This automatic overbooking and the earlier seen automatically applied revenue settings are based on historical information and forward bookings. You have seen that Sqills Revenue Management proactively manages your price availability over different rates and channels. If you would like to see more, please don't hesitate to contact us.